In this box are some rare aquarium plants that I have wanted for some time now. Let me show you what I got. For me, this one is the most striking aquarium plant there is. Hygrophila lancea chai, a pink mutation of the classical Hygrophila lancea. The color is just unbelievable. Care requirements are not that high if you have CO2, strong light and good fertilization. The main challenge of this plant is introducing it to the aquarium, because it melts very easily, especially in new setups. You don't really find much information on how to acclimate it to the new environment, so I will have to figure it out. I will make a detailed video about this, because the next plant is also a troublemaker. Cryptocoryne, Flamingo, pink panther, whatever you want to call it. It has many names, but they all belong to this beautiful pink crypt. Although it's not as problematic as the chai, the first weeks are the biggest challenge for this plant as well. It is also known for melting in new setups and taking a lot of time to settle in. Once grown in, it is not too demanding. Those plants will introduce a completely new color to my tanks, and I really hope that some of them will make it. If you want to get those as well, you should consider subscribing so you don't miss out on a detailed video. The next plant that I ordered is Myriophyllum Roraima. I have a weakness for fluffy, fine aquarium plants like the Lagenandra sessiliflora. This one seems to be even finer, and it can develop a nice orange color as well. Although it can be considered easy and it should do well in low-tech setups as well, it will probably look this beautiful under strong light only. It is a fast grower and it will get big, so only something for the background of bigger tanks. This one in the pot right here is Lagenandra meeboldii red. Nothing crazy, it's like a crypt with rounder leaves. I want to test if it really gets a red color under strong lighting. Staying with the fine textures, Rotala Vietnam. One of the more demanding Rotala species, but not extremely difficult as well. The look of this plant really depends on the light intensity and can vary from a bright green to reddish or pinkish tones. One thing that I really like about this plant is the darker stem, which is something you don't see too often with aquarium plants. I've actually tried to keep it before, but it didn't survive due to a strong algae outbreak. Let's hope I have more success this time. Really excited about this one. Rotala ramosior sunset. The name couldn't describe it better. This one displays a lot of red and orange coloration. There also is something about the leaf shape that I really like. It's supposed to be not so easy to propagate because it grows rather slowly for a stem plant and doesn't like being pruned too frequently. If it does well, a really nice plant for the mid-ground of a bigger tank. The next plant is something special. It's the stem plant that I wanted since I first saw it about a year ago. Bacopa salzmannii purple. This one will get really into the pink and purple colors if grown correctly. In some tanks it just looks unreal. It apparently isn't that difficult if you have CO2, strong light and good fertilization. Lastly, Rotala macrandra variegated. Also a red plant that can get a touch of pink coloration. This one will be quite a challenge, but if it does well, the reward is a beautiful stem plant with a beautiful pattern and striking colors. You might have realized now that a lot of the plants I just showed you are definitely not considered easy anymore. Right now my 2 planet tanks are mainly stocked with easy plants, but the plan always was to replace some of them with more difficult and challenging plants when the time has come. While most of the plants will go in my 100p aquarium, I have something else planned for the 2 pink ones right here. Don't miss out on that. I'll see you in the next one.